Oh, hello, KDickers. Golly gee, we're back. It's your boy KDkill Pickles. Anyway, time to continue Tormented Souls 2. Might not be finishing before Halloween's over at this rate. Had a big long conversation stream before this. I'll do a few hours here. Do a lot tomorrow, most likely. Maybe finish the next day, because I might do Luigi's Mansion 2 tomorrow. And then we'll do a little horror leftovers the next week, but probably start mixing in other shit. Alright, when we left off, her pseudo-sister person she got from the other world and time travel thing was kidnapped. That's pretty much it. We came here to get some help with these visions and states her sister goes into. She starts drawing shit on paper. Pretty typical stuff, without controlling it. Turns out this whole place is part of some kind of prophetic cult thing. And they kidnap her and pick our chick with like a bunch of needles. And that's pretty much it. There's some guy who wanted a book and he was willing to help us for it. We brought him the book, the Eternal Darkness book. Complete with the same camera angles. I think it was just a little reference. And yeah, exploring this place. We don't have the map for this whole area, but we did explore another chunk. Limited saves, limited ammo and all that. It's not been too hard or anything. Ammo kind of goes from having a lot to a little pretty quick. Takes a lot to take a dude out. It's been fine overall. Definitely a lot of make sure you don't miss any details, otherwise you're fucked. Every little clue matters. There's like a lot of intricate examining of objects and putting different stuff up against it, but the actual puzzles haven't too great. Definitely been more of like an adventure running around puzzle game, which is fine. The combat's just kind of whatever, so not really crazy about it. I feel like we might be fighting a boss here. Had really good visuals though. Very nice looking, detailed game. Spooky. There it is. Like some kind of boss. Nautilus. So they all had something, I guess, to do with the planning stages of pretty damn strong. Wanted to get a grip on the situation before I got too crazy. The plant sprayer. Huh. I have no idea what I'm... The goal right now is to get into the Lady Chapel, but there's a demon door. To open the demon door, we need saint tears. And there's no saints in this world or something, so we need to go get a statue's bloody tears from the other world, which we've not been to yet. That other world is here, but you have to light the mirror in a particular way, and frankly, I don't fucking remember how from the first game. I figured they'd tell us in this, but... No. Let's just say that hasn't happened. Oh, easy. Yeah, so far this game's not been as tight on saves in the first chunk, which has been nice. As the original was pretty tight at the beginning, and then it kind of eased off later, but it meant that any weird spikes could end up in quite a few hours of loss. It wasn't overall like a really difficult thing anyway. We've got this piece of wire, got these pliers. We've got a plant sprayer. I haven't found any plants needing spraying. Maybe you need them with the tears. What we put them in? I guess they were like roots. I don't know if we've found any lore how to get into the door. I lit all of the stuff, but I don't remember there being like a particular combo in the original. Maybe I just didn't walk into the door. Maybe it's all good. Let's see. This late. I don't remember what this was. Scroll. Not sure what they want with the stone scroll. There must be a combination. I just don't remember. Damn. Frankly, I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to. In here to hint at it. And we need to talk to the old man. Was that the crematorium? I feel like now that we have the wire, though, I mean, could be all sorts of shit. Sadly, there's no shortcut here. I think that was kind of a primo spot to put a nice shortcut to get around this map quicker. But this locked door is only from the other side. Through the lady jet. I mean, one of the big areas we haven't gone to is the dormitory, but we have to be able to break that wall down. And I couldn't tell you, I couldn't begin to tell you. I'm supposed to like shoot it, but I doubt it. This thing, but kind of tried every item on it. I don't think he's gonna tell us shit. Hey, you read those? We look back. Well, he's gone. Diary, though. die. Too distant. Well, I wouldn't call him a force of good, then. I got the sprayer in that room. But... So that's exactly anything I was hoping for. Oh, I got something, but it wasn't what I wanted. I don't remember if there's anything missing down in the basement. I want to say no. Oh, fuck, who knows? I mean, I feel like what we need to do is we need to get into that room. Or that's the mirror. I thought just lighting all the candles was it. I don't remember what it was in the first game. I don't know if this is like assuming you have knowledge of the first game. I mean, I've played the first game. Got it. A while ago. Thought you just lit them all. Oh. I don't know if there's any picture, maybe. I feel like we checked everything in here. I mean, it's been a couple days. There was something in particular they mentioned. Good luck. I'll tell you what. I know you're supposed to go there because that was like his whole thing. I could try to brute force it, but doesn't sound good at me. One side. It's supposed to be locked from one side. Actually, no, because then we'd be able to get in the lady chapel back. Kind of beat the whole point. I just feel like it has to be that mirror, but sure, how do we open it? I mean, you went into him all the time in the first one. Can't say I remember the mirror combo. I may have to get rid of my lighter. That might have been it. No reflection or some shit. Then maybe that was actually it. I'm like, I don't remember it being a puzzle in the first one to get into the other world. Kind of little. I mean, maybe there's like a little bit of a trick to it. A good torture museum, man, you know? Hmm? Not quite sure. We get some info. Hidden on here. KDkill is on the map. Best thing we were missing the that might not mean we've actually met, so well, then again, maybe. No, we did 2, then 1. if there's some kind of odd interaction. I don't remember how it went in the first one. We can combine these pliers at some point. Oh, what the hell? Are we gonna examine this guy? I didn't even know we could. I examined this. Right here. Identical eye spot, pretty much. Kind of bullshit. See, man, that's the problem. That you could just be missing something like that. Like, yeah, there's a corpse here, but it's like... And the lever is jammed. Alright. I mean, I'm supposed to stretch him. This is the worry, that there's like a situation like that where it's like literally pixels apart interact spots. Like if you did it from here, it'd make a bit more sense. I mean, you just happen to walk in here and just go this way and be like, oh hey, here's the sign, and that's it. Oh. Weird, man. They let me examine this once and it told me about this on the left, and now I examine it again, it told me about that in the middle, but either way, you can't see it. It was kind of glitchy there. Hopefully it's not actually glitchy. this with. Can you use these? No. Huh. Even use the tape. I have to wonder if any of these are actually supposed to be used. On puzzles. And we just don't expect it. Just wait it out. Well, that's not exactly what you want. Find another thing to interact with, but not what you want to actually solve it with. I mean, the spray thing with the tears makes spray the deal. Here I could fuck with. I was kind of just busted through. Maiden. Vermin. Huh. Okay. Well, could go up in the library. I mean, there's always the chance there's some kind of scripted change, but there's an empty basin below that. I don't have anything to put in it. Kind of like Wawa. I need to fill this plant sprayer with like all sorts of shit. Possible. I mean, the likelihood there's some kind of interact spot we missed. Oh, he's got the candle right there. Okay, there was it. There was a hint. Top left, bottom left, middle right. So caught up with the face. And we looked at that the first time before we even saw this mirror existed. I didn't even think about it. We're back in action, man. I feel like I remember less and less of the first game the more I'm thinking. But I mean, it wasn't like a crazy. I mean, like it was clean, classic survival horror. Minimal twist to it. But I mean, it wasn't like a. Just clean. Nice. Super long. Sleep. Let me see what's through here. Get back. Remember right, you weren't re-exploring the entire map in these. Usually just like a sizable chunk of an area. The torture. Scarecrow here. Torture him from this side and go back, huh? Looks pretty crazy though. There's no map. Same place. I mean, obviously different things are gonna be opening up. Good, really. Bunch of those shots went wide, man. It's definitely not a game that you can skip enemies in. And doing like full melee is almost impossible. They have a lot of like kind of tracking. Doable. Basing's probably your best bet. But even then, it's been fine on ammo. Anything probably is too. Metal pipe. Double barrel. Oh, why can you get up to triple barrel? Kinda cute. That's something I do like about this. Here. You really do interact with the objects a little bit more than your average survival horror game, right? Unless it's not like, you know, spend money on it, or you find it, or you just combine it, man. You know, you actually pick the spot in the barrel. And it's kind of funny. Don't do much. chair. Nothing over here. This hallway, and then a door. You know what I mean? They just track hard. You can't like run past them and like dodge their hits. You either space it or nothing, and the problem is it's really hard to space this because you can only fight in the darkness or in the light. There's not exactly a lot of good length to play with, man. The camera angles don't help there, right? It's like, yeah, I got a big room, but it's like I can only really use part of it. As long as we get enough heals and shit. Doesn't matter either way, but... yeah. More to it than this, but... Use it. And got inflated. Pretty fucked. All three. Oh yeah, baby. Efficiency. Hoping they'd all somehow group together. I figured one would be separate, but... well, there's more to do in there. Need to go back. Oh, here's the bronze bull. I was wondering where it was in the mention. Hardcore, man. Tormented zone. That goes. We're off in the middle of nowhere here. Mess around on the other side of it more. Plenty of painkillers. Jesus. Back to that. Guess that's the... It might actually have to affect the statue in the other world. Or the real world. The main world. I don't like an enemy. Is it? You're kidding me. The fucking Iron Maiden doesn't work on these fuckers now. Well, no trap usage in this game. That would have been a nice little mix-up. We'll leave that to that crew country. Thinking about your environment as a clever way to save ammo is always kind of nice. Iron Maidens detect evil. With it. Looks cool. It kind of has this like, I don't know, underwater-y, kind of grimy. I mean, they call the guy Nautilus. Hidden paper scroll. Probably have to go back to the other area. But they call it out as thin is a little weird. But maybe they can be hurt if you trigger it yourself, but that wouldn't be getting my hopes up. We're supposed to fill the basin with Blood. Stone heart. Looks like fire. Just light her up. Shit. Alright. I think we generally have the means, but and she was already burned alive. Why would I put this wood heart in the fire? Weird. Could take it to the crematorium. Yeah, there's fires everywhere. Be weird to like heat her up. And I guess we could literally take it to the heater. Put like a flame on the top. Hard to say. It's a tricky game. Problem is we don't have a map for a lot of zones, so some stuff isn't. I'm supposed to put it in the bowl and like the other side? Was there a bowl on the other side? I think it was like the monument. Make a good check. I mean, as long as they're not respawning dudes, I have the patience of a saint. I mean, they'll spawn new dudes on the way after keep triggers, but... At least they don't like re-interact with the officially say it's all good. This is where the brazen bull was in the other boat. Not much to do here. It's possible how dark and detailed the game is. We missed an interact point or something, but I don't think that's it. There is a crematorium where we take bodies to. That's like the only way to this puppy up. Was it just painkillers back here? I mean, painkillers are nice. No door. What's this, man? I didn't try that earlier. Thick bar. Now we have to go back, probably. Back we go. See, the scroll in the other world is made of stone. They didn't say this one was made of paper, they just said it was thin. I'm trying the, I tried everything but the lighter because I just thought it was stone. It looked pretty stone-like. We got there. The stone one will be gone now. Good. Oh. I have to go back to the other world. I don't want to though, just to see what happens. Another trip, but and we'll probably want to save before we go use this. I'm kind of actually thinking about like saving and that stuff. That'll be a really short stream, but we'll be kind of getting into like a big thing. Right? That's kind of been our goals this storm. And I'd rather end it before we get into the next big deal than right after, because I'm tired enough. Really sleep. We're just chill. I know we talked for like 3 or 4 hours, so like I didn't stream. Anything change with this bitch? Oh well. Good they didn't make you come back again though. I could have easily seen them doing it. You put the stone heart in and then it bleeds on this side. Would have been a step too far. And a lot of our progress today was just kind of fucking around, but you know, it's fine. Not a big deal. Well, I wouldn't call it progress. Pretty close to the Lady Chapel. I should save beforehand. Fucking boss. I've got a lot of saves. Unless they're assholes and they really start. You know, the biggest dick move to do is not to start with no saves. It's to start with a lot of saves and then have no saves later, because it sets a precedent of how often you should probably save. What kind of general threat level or amount of progress you'd want to save on? I'm hoping they keep like a relatively steady amount of saves. You kind of get like 2 or more per like save point. We'll see, man. Like I said, the first game it was thin at the start and then plenty more later. They ended up being really cheap with them lose a bunch of progress and then end up having way too many at the end. This, it's been pretty steady. I've been able to get an excess, and I save about once an hour. Alright guys, world's shortest stream. Not my we did a big thing earlier. Just a little blast of this just to kind of keep remembering what the hell's going on. We're at about the save an hour. 45 minutes. Well, this is like the start of the guess we didn't need to do that. Hour plus a little over an hour. Groovy. Standards as high as you can go. Anyways, guys, do more tomorrow. Don't strain the eyes too much. And so, well, we'll see if I do more tomorrow. I mean, the plan is to do Luigi's Mansion on the old file. Part of me actually, apparently the NSO version of Luigi's Mansion actually has Hidden Mansion, the PAL version. So Hidden Mansion in the North American version does make the game like a little harder and you suck in shit a little quicker. But the PAL version, because it's like the last version that was done, actually changes like boss attacks and stuff. Kind of interesting. I've always wanted to get all gold portraits. I never did, so I kind of like playing on the same file just to maybe get one, you know, one a year if I get lucky. But I don't know, we'll see. I don't want to plug all that in either, but it's not that hard. So I might. If I don't do Luigi's Mansion, we will just do more of this, and I might do more of this after. Anyways, Luigi's Mansion is like a 5-6. And then, I mean, there's a chance instead of this, I would do Iron Long if we need to wrap up the night with it. But I'm gonna make sure Riggs knows on that. And gotta find time with Ripper to do the game he gifted, so maybe Sunday. I would want to get this one done to send it back though, so this will probably be priority outside Luigi's Mansion. I should do more than that. I could go for like another 3-4 hours. I don't know. I can use the touchpad. Wow. I'll just chill. Anyways, guys, I'll be back. Appreciate you hanging. Thanks for kind of watching this little streamy. Bye bye.